Hi, June. This is us, Cooper and Chase.
All right, it's always good to have you on the show, Mr. Newman.
Yeah, thanks for having me on here, Mr. Kimmel. It's always a fun time.
Yeah, you becoming an author too?
Yeah, you know it, Kenny. You know what? I've always wanted to write a book, but I never really had enough time to, with all the kids and do. But since the kids have moved out now and I'm retired, and I just said, screw it, I can have lots of time. I'm able to write my own book.
That's phenomenal. And I've actually read a little bit of it, and it's everything from infant reflexes all the way to healing diseases and the most crazy stuff you have to deal with as a doctor. And actually, I understand you have a little quiz for me today.
Yeah, in fact, I do, Kenny. It's the first few chapters about infant reflexes, and it's right here. It's one of my best sellers, and
Yeah. Damn, that's the infant reflex, the quiz, not something on weight loss. Damn it, I need that.
Yeah, you should have known.
Do my best.
Okay, yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so it's 8 questions, and let's just see how you do. First question: what's the reflex where the baby grabs their hand around your finger?
I gotta think about that one. Actually, I know it. I believe you do this. It's the palmar grasp reflex. Am I correct?
That you are correct. Really good. How did you know that?
Yeah, I thought when I was doing it, I thought it was my baby was showing me love or something, trying to hold my hand, but I'm an idiot. Read your book, now I know he's just trying to. It's a spinal reflex that goes and he grasps your finger.
Yeah. All right, next one. How about the Babinski reflex?
The Babinski reflex. I know this one too. I believe it's the reflex where you cross, say if this is the baby's foot, the baby's foot curls, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
And actually, can you define what it is? I kind of forget what it is. I think the crowd should know.
Well, this is the Babinski is a reflex when you stroke the bottom of your baby's foot, and the toe lifts, and the other toes fan out.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's when it fans out. Okay, so I didn't know that one. 50% right now.
All right, and how about another one I got for you? How about the parachute one?
Parachute.
Yeah.
Is that when the baby's falling and they stick up their arm to stop themselves?
That's exactly right. I don't know how you knew that, but that's correct.
Okay, I think I studied a little bit, just a little bit before that.
That's awesome. All right, the next reflex we're doing is the second reflex. You know anything about that one?
Yeah, I actually do. I actually did it with my daughter. So I held her above here, and then it was like almost appeared as she was like walking, like right before we walked. She also knew what to do, and it actually only lasted up until she was about 2 months old. Like,
yeah, that's correct. You got to make part of it. All right, the next reflex is the startle reflex. What do you know about that one?
I don't. But is it something that they would do with noise? Is it a primitive reflex like that?
Yeah, it's a primitive reflex, and it first appears at birth, disappears by 4 to 6 months. But it's when the baby will extend their arms, their palms up, and then bring their arms back into their body. And it's usually stimulus is a loud noise or a bang or something that gets their attention.
Yeah, heck, I still do the startle reflex when there's a loud sound. Oh, what's that?
Exactly. You got me there. All right, the next reflex is the palmar mandible reflex. You know anything about that?
I remember there's something about 3 to 4 months on there.
Yeah, that's when it first disappears. It usually is present right at birth. It's a primitive reflex also, and the stimulus is when it's pressure applied to the infant's palm, and the response is opening their mouth and closing their eyes. And do you know anything else about that, or is that it?
I don't.
That's it. And here's number 7 for you. Got the pull-up reflex. You know anything about that one?
I'd love to do some pull-ups in the gym.
If that's all you know, then you're kind of spot on. I can't lie. This one is a postural reflex, and first appears around 3 months of age.
Really interesting.
Yeah, and the stimulus results in the flexion or extension of the supporting arms and apparent effort to maintain the upright position like this.
Wow.
Yeah. So you know anything about that more? That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. All right, and next one we got is the crawling reflex. This is the last one. You know anything about that?
I do. I believe it's a postural reflex. It kind of depends on everyone. It's observed for the first 3-4 months throughout birth. It disappears after 3 months, but it voluntarily creeps in the beginning. It's creeping in the beginning.
Yeah, that's exactly. You're bang on with that one. The stimulus is actually the soles of the feet are stroked and causing the legs and arms to move in a crawling like action, usually on the floor. And you see that as a infant and right around birth.
Well, that was actually wasted. I'm sure our crowd was learning watching about the reflexes.
Definitely.
You know what? It's always a great honor to have you on the show. It's great. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, of course, Kenny. I'm so glad to join you.
Yeah, great. Come anytime you want to get ready more books, ready more know about prizes.
Yeah.
Well, folks, that was Dr.